another before he falls, but he just gave his team so much right now. We find one more. Gauntlet, what are you doing to these guys? And he still holds on to the lead.
What is going on, guys? It is your boy, Mr.kiddragon, back here with episode 3 of the Gauntlet. I am here with the captain of UTD, Nate Fiasco. And so, go ahead and introduce yourself, brother. You know what I'm saying?
How's it going, guys? I'm Nate Fiasco, player for UTD COD. This will be our second year into the CCL season. I've been playing competitive COD since World War II. Been grinding out challenger scene, and then now grinding out the college COD scene. So yeah, here I am.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So let's just hop right into the questions, man. I know we got a lot to talk about. So what did you learn from last season that you'll be more wary of going to this season of the CCL?
Something that me, myself, and the team as a whole, what we learned from last season going into this season is, putting in the time, scrimming. Last year we didn't, UTD COD as a whole, we didn't, put a whole lot of time. We just played our league matches, kind of use that as practice, and then when we hit to the CCL playoffs, we didn't have as much practice as we wanted to, or we weren't prepared enough, I would say, going into the playoffs, and I think that's ultimately what led to our downfall. So. I feel like that's something we took from last year and going to put into this year and implement is get a lot of practice, get a lot of scrim time in. So,
Of course. So, what are your expectations necessarily? Are you guys looking to be, let's say, you know what I'm saying, on top of the pack? Maybe like just come out swinging and see where you get to, or like what are your overall goal? What's your overall goal? Yeah.
So yeah, our expectations as a whole for UTD COD, I think we're gonna come out swinging like you mentioned. We're gonna come out with a bunch of fire. Like I said, we're putting way more time into it. We're getting like 2-3 scrims a night, going over VOD, going over setups, going over strats, stuff like that. Playing these Cubs, playing Cheeto tournaments, doing everything we can to prepare for the season. Instead of just playing our league matches at practice, we're gonna, like I said, put more time into it, really grind, put our nose to the ground and go hard. So I think we'll be for sure one of the top teams in Texas, if not the CCL. I'm hoping we get a better placement than we did last year, which was top 12. I'm aiming more like top 8 finish for us. That's what I want as a squad.
Yes, sir. All right. And speaking of going to like from top 12 to top 8, what teams are you expecting to give y'all a run for your money to get leading there?
So out of the gate, we got in this CXP league. It was kind of like a preseason league. I think we were invited to it. Justin has info on that, but we played UNT as one of our first matches, and I wasn't a part of that first match. I had things going on. I think I had work that night or something, and they ended up losing like 3-1 or something map count, and they look like they're gonna be a good squad that nobody knows about. But I think they'll be pretty good, and I think Concord will be up there again. They'll be pretty good, and then of course the Ottawa squads. I think both the A and B team. They have good players they recruited, which nothing against them, but if you recruit, you're gonna get probably better, more talent than just handpicking from your college who's already there, who's already at your college. So
Exactly.
I feel like there'll be another good school out there, and then I think Illini, I think we played them or scrummed them or something. They'll be pretty good. Florida State's gonna be pretty good. So just teams like that that I know about personally that are gonna be pretty good. That'll be good competition.
Okay. And just moving on, what was your favorite thing about the CCL production last season?
Favorite thing about the production, I would say the casters.
Yes, sir.
CCO has, they did a great job on the production side. They did a great job on picking their casters. I'm a big fan of Chief. We're good friends, close friends. So, he's one of those casters that, gets the crowd going, gets them pumped, gets the players pumped. And as a player myself, I feel like going back and watching the VODs, he really brings a lot of enthusiasm and passion behind it. I feel like as a player that's, it gets you pumped and gets you feel like, hey, if I pop off with a 3-piece or something, he's watching over the action, he's shouting it out, and it's, it feels the fire for sure.
Hey, that's a bet. Okay. Um, so I know you're the captain of the UTD. You previously weren't, you know what I'm saying? And, that's, seemed to have caused some kind of controversy on the TL over the last couple of
Yeah.
days. Can you go more in depth about that?
Yeah, so yeah, last season I wasn't like the COD captain per se, but I feel like this year I'm taking more of that role. I was playing challengers going into this season, going hard, grinding with the team. And it's just there's a lot of hacking going on, a lot of just dishonest COD in the AM League right now. So it's just kind of hard, to and especially with like the league not cut back. So there's a lot of pro like ex pros that are in the CC or not in the CCO but in the path to pro. So it's just like the comps like even insane.
Yeah.
But so I recently found out the CCO announced the 25K prize pool. So I was like, let me cut my chances with the P2P league and go straight to the CCL. That's 25K. That's a bag right there.
Yeah.
And UTD is not a bad squad, and I feel like if we put more time into it, we'll be even, nastier in my opinion. So, and then Justin Pistachio, he was the captain, but he's taking over the reins, or not really taking over the reins, but like switching over to more of like the management and production and stuff like that side of, you know, with his internships with Envy and Dallas Empire. So he's gonna, be working a lot more on that side of things, and we can't blame him at all. You got to follow your passion, follow your dreams, and I feel like he has a really good chance and opportunity over there. So, he's gonna take that and run with it and see what he can do. So it's gonna be myself, Enviage, Cocaine, and then we're looking at Catalyst and Muro Misses. These two guys we tried out in at UTD at the tryouts we had, and those two guys they're 18, they're freshmen, they're nasty, man. They're really good at COD. So if we can like groom them, and um, teach them a few things, I feel like we'll be a good squad. And if we sub them in or out, I don't think we'll miss a beat with anybody really.
Yeah, that's a bet. I like that. I like the confidence, man. Okay.
Sure.
And so we're gonna go to closing statements. Closing statements now. You know what I'm saying? So is there anything you want to say to any new CCL teams or any new players or anyone that's gonna be watching this video in the future on like what I'm saying? Just any advice?
So like this will be our second year as UTD
Yep.
as a going into this season. So I think we jumped from what you said it's like 70 teams to 170 teams or something like that.
Yeah, 77 to 180. Yep, yep.
Yeah, so like 100 plus teams have just joined the CCO. So that's a lot of people, new people, and something like I think we talked about it earlier. The new thing that what I took away from last season was, if you want to win, you want to be successful with your squad. Put your head down, put your nose down, and grind. Just grind with your squad, and go over things, and good things will happen for sure. I feel like that's a good hint or a good
Yeah.
because there's a lot of these teams that have AMs on them that compete in the Path to Pro.
Yep.
So they're probably doing other things, scrimming with another team, dividing their time. I feel like, and if you really want to be good in the CCO, like one of the top tier teams, you got to put your head down and grind with your squad. So
Of course. All right, brother. And with that
Sure.
being said, we're gonna conclude episode 3 of the Gauntlet, season 2, preseason with CCL captains. It's been your boy, Mr.kiddragon, and
Fiasco.
yes, sir. And we are out. Peace.
Later, guys.